Hey, ladies, I am of the belief that if you want love in your life, the only reason that you really won't find it is if you quit looking. Now, it doesn't always come on your timeline, doesn't always come in the shape or form that you expected, but if you give up and close your heart, you can almost bet that it's never going to happen. Now, I get it. I understand that that doesn't mean that finding love is for everybody. I completely understand when women tell me they don't want to date. It's just too much trouble. Or having a man in their life is just too disruptive to the life that they have now. Because when you're sharing your life with somebody, that means compromise. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. But if you want love, you do need to keep yourself open and looking. Well, knowing that, right, I was looking this week and I ran across a scammer. So I wanted to share with you how I found out and how I determined and what I did so that I can help you understand how easy it is to spot them and deal with them in the event that you ever get caught like in that same situation. Now, I know some women are afraid to date because they're afraid of scammers, but when they find out how easy it is to spot them, it really takes all their fear away. So now, if you don't know me already, my name is Michelle Burkhart, and I'm a dating coach for smart, successful, savvy women who are over 50 and who know they need to create a more sophisticated dating style if they are going to attract and meet the type of man that they would even consider for a long term relationship. Seriously, yes, I get it. I have met my fair share of frogs just like you. And I definitely understand the concept of keeping myself open and looking because I really have made the decision. Like, I want to bring that rich, juicy, fun love into my life. And because of that, I have to be open to some of the crazy things that happen. But unfortunately, J.O. or J.O. or however you say his name, he wasn't him. And of course, he turned out to be a scammer. And I want to tell you like how I figured it out and what I did because I want this to be a learning experience for you. So I met this guy online, right? I saw him. His pictures were cute, not gorgeous, but attractive. He was nice looking and tall is one of my requirements because I'm almost 6 foot. So I like tall guys, right? His name was Jo, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, which that should have been my first sign that something was amiss because he didn't have an American name, right? So we met, we text back and forth a little bit. I learned that he was from Portugal and he spoke four languages. He didn't have any kids, and now he's living in my area. First red flag. Ding ding ding. Not the no kids part, but just that he grew up and I live in the Midwest and it's not that exciting of a place, so how do you get here, right? So we did chat intermittently. Not too much, not too little. But then I asked him how he got to the Midwest. Well, he gave me his entire life story, like from this to this to this to this, and now I'm in St. Louis. Well, ding ding, second red flag. People who are lying give you way more information. They fill in all the backstory instead of simply answering your question. So I knew at that point that, yeah, this guy's not who he says he is. So then again, like later on, I asked him if he was still working or retired. This is when he tells me that he's a consultant and he's getting ready to start a new contract. He was going to retire, but they liked him so much they asked him to stay on. Ding ding, third red flag. Most of these scammers are either independent contractors or they're in the military. A lot of them are working out of the country but coming home soon, right? So then I told him, hey, look, I'm getting bored with texting and I want to talk on the phone. Funny thing. He asked me if I had Skype. And he said, well, I prefer to text to get to know you better. Fourth red flag. Any man, and I want you to listen to this, any man who is truly interested in you is not going to pass up the opportunity to talk to you. He, of course, was willing to pass that up because he probably doesn't speak English. Well, then he backpedaled even more by saying that, well, this doesn't mean I'll never call you or we'll never meet up, blah, 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 blah. I pretty much knew what I was working with here. So you have to understand that this all happened over the course of 2 or 3 days. So I thought about it, and usually I simply just block them and then I move on. And sometimes, though, I have to admit, I do get a little snarky about it. And for some reason, he ticked me off. So I called him out. So I said to him, well, and of course, always nice. Well, if we don't talk on the phone and meet in person, how will I know that you aren't texting me from your crummy little bedroom or a big call center in Nigeria? And then I included a cute little emoji. So you have to understand, love scams are a $1 billion industry. Billion. It's a huge business. Then he responded, well, I'm actually texting you from Russia. Ding. There you have it. Delete, block, report. Remember what I said? No red blooded male will miss an opportunity to talk to a woman that he likes for any reason. So if you can't talk on the phone or meet a man in person within 3 or 4 days for any reason at all, there is a 99% chance that they're scammers. So just be sure to hide your wallet. The interesting thing about these scammers is they know how to sweet talk you. They know how to do it like crazy because they get all this lovey-dovey stuff off the internet. They get it off of Quora or these other sites. They don't even come up with their own BS themselves. Now, I know he probably just moved on to somebody else. That's why I reported him. These scammers are like ants. They just keep coming. So I try to remember to always report them so that we can work together to try to control the process. And it makes me feel good if I can think maybe I helped somebody avoid getting scammed. I don't know if I did or not, but it's just a help. So if you like tips like these and you want to learn more about how to level up your dating so that you can really meet great guys, and I want you to meet the kind of men who will love you the way that you want to be loved. Well, then I just want to invite you to get on the wait list for my upcoming Iron Tiara Masterclass, How to Find Love Without Losing Yourself. I mean, it's a great masterclass. It's about an hour, 15 minutes. It goes through the key ingredients that you need to find love, the mistakes that you typically make. It's a really good webinar. So it's coming soon, and everybody on the wait list is going to be the first ones to be notified when it opens up. So I want you to check down in the description for the link and just click that link and get on the wait list. And while you're clicking, click the subscribe button and the bell so that you'll always know when I post new content, because I do that from time to time. So in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. It was just a pleasure to spend a few minutes with you. Know that I'm sending you love and positive vibes, and I will see you again real soon. Love you. Bye-bye.